Hey guys and gals, I'm Keegan with Seared and Smoked. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, you can subscribe right down there. Thanks for joining us, and today we're going to make some awesome breakfast burritos. We got the Blackstone firing up behind us, we got plenty of room to work with, and we're actually going to make 24 big breakfast burritos. So we'll see how fast we can crank these out. Things that I think kind of make these breakfast burritos somewhat special and delicious is my experience down in New Mexico, where I lived in Albuquerque for 3 years, and we're kind of like just kind of recreating things I like from a great breakfast burrito down in the Southwest. So we got some hash browns in the breakfast burrito, and these dehydrated hash browns work awesome. You can get them at Costco, probably some other places too. But you just put a bunch of hot water in there, they reconstitute, and I find they turn out really crispy if you do it right. So we're going to show you that. And then we also got quite a bit of green chili, going back to the New Mexico theme. So we got 4 cans of large green chili. Other than that, we're using some sausage, eggs, seasoned throughout, so make sure you season everything. We'll show you that. And yeah, let's get going. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so we got our griddle fired up, and we are reading around 530 degrees. So we're gonna get cooking. I'm gonna start out with the hash browns first. So we'll get some oil on there, and I'm using peanut oil for everything today. And we're just gonna spread these out. And we're seasoning just with a little light douse of Lawry's good old seasoned salt. One of my favorite all-purpose seasonings of all time. Don't need a lot of, little goes a long way, but we just want to make sure everything's nice and flavorful all the way throughout the burrito. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, time to flip these babies. We'll do another just light dusting of seasoned salt, very light. And we'll cook those for another 3 or 4 minutes and move on to the sausage. Okay, so our hash brown's been done. They've been flipped another time. So we're gonna get them off here. All right, it's time for the sausage. And now for our other secret ingredient, we're using thyme. So we're using dried thyme from your pantry, and you just want to season up the sausage pretty liberally on top, so you just got a nice even coating. And this just takes it kind of, just something a little different, a little more flavorful, and I think thyme actually goes really well with green chili, so I find this to be a good combination. Okay, so we're browning up nicely. I'm going to flip it one time, then we're going to add our green chili. Alright, 4 large cans of green chili coming aboard. We're just going to let this cook down for a few minutes, removing any skin we find from the green chilies by hand. And then we'll set this aside and make our eggs. Alright, our sausage and green chili mixture is simmered down, so we're going to get this out of here and finish up with our eggs. Okay, the last piece of the puzzle here. Our eggs, we got like 28, 30 eggs here. I think I did 30. And seasoned with a lot of pepper and salt. and this is nice and oiled up, so let's give it a shot. Oh, losing some out the back. You can see I need to level up my griddle, so I'll do that before next time, but going okay. Alright, so first time for eggs, not a bad deal. I'm going to get these off. I'm going to mix all the ingredients together and then show you assembly of a couple burritos. So let's make some burritos. Whew, alright, that was a little bit of work. A little hot by the griddle, but I have everything mixed together now with the except the cheese and the final preparation, mixing that all together and then making the actual burritos. I like to just kind of lightly toast the big tortillas with a little olive oil on each side, and that just makes it easier to wrap, so I've already done that with a couple, so I can show you the final deal here. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to mix up some pepper jack and some Colby Jack. Both cheeses that melt nicely, and this mixture is still warm. It's not blazing hot by any means, so the cheese, after it sits for just a few minutes, the cheese will blend in nicely, but it won't become like real liquidy, which is, I kind of like that for something that's going to be in the fridge or maybe in the freezer for a while. So a lot of times I'll make these, and after I wrap them, I'll put them in the freezer and then just take them out, put them in the fridge the day before you want to eat them, and they're delicious, heated up in the microwave, and easy to heat up that way versus trying to heat them up straight frozen. Just takes a little longer, and the quality is never like the best when it's just straight from the freezer versus after it's thawed out. So we got all our cheese mixed in here, and it's just nice mixture, pretty equal parts of sausage, egg, and hash brown. And now with our cheese in there, it's pretty much complete. The only other thing you can add sometimes I'll add either like tomatoes or sour cream as well to give it a little more tang if you like that. So, but I'm skipping the sour cream this time just to keep it slightly more healthy, or less bad for you, I should say, maybe in this case. But either way, it's delicious. So from here, now we just gotta assemble our burrito. And you just take a nice big scoop. These are our warmed tortillas, so I find them just easier to wrap if they're warm, and maybe a little flavor on there too. Just fold it over. You get a nice little burrito there. And you can stuff them a lot more than that if you want, but I usually find this is about right for like a nice breakfast that's not going to kill you. And that way you can wrap a bunch of burritos. So, and all I do, if you want to save them for later, just wrap them in some foil, put them in the fridge or freezer. If I put them in the freezer, I put them in a plastic baggie and seal it up in a Ziploc. A little level of freshness, but they're also great straight from the griddle as well. I'm going to have a couple right now. Alright, so this is our New Mexican breakfast burrito with sausage, green chili, golden hash browns, and some nice scrambled egg in there. Give this a shot. I think you'll really like it. Alright, that is a wrap on the breakfast burrito. Thanks for tuning in. If you want any product info or the actual recipe for this, just check out the show notes below. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, you can subscribe right down there. But I think the only thing we'll have to do right now is eat some breakfast burritos. Alright, before we sign off for good, I just got to report back on the numbers. So here is 24 burritos minus a few stump burritos that we had to just, take care of because we're starving. So that's about 22 burritos right there. Could have made about 6 more, so I'm going to put the recipe down below. That'll make approximately 10 to 12 burritos for the normal size, occasion. I was getting a little overboard today just because I wanted to really break in the Blackstone Griddle. So I'll put the recipe down below, and hope to see you in the next video. We'll see you then.